Welcome to another episode of this. Today, what we're going to do is replace the exhaust hose, and I quite frankly have no idea how I'm going to be able to record that and make any sort of good content out of it. Late start today. I called out of work. I figured, I just got 15 days of vacation, and I don't. They don't have to pay me out for it when they fire me. So I figured might as well use some of the vacation. And also, if you don't know, in May, which is the day of making this video, so at the time of I'm making this video, it is 118 days until I cross the Pacific Ocean and sail from Oregon to Hawaii as a total super sailing noob. And feel free to follow the journey as I mess everything up and fumble my way to the finish line. Because that's what is happened, and I have a lot of work to do. But yeah, I don't know. I could probably say more stuff, but let's go change that hose. Shout out to Easy Company. I'm not sponsored, but they gave me some lights that are really cool, and I use them all the time to work on the boat. But yeah, I forgot to charge them, so I'm using my emergency whatever light, and we'll see how long that lasts. The lighting's going to be terrible. I'm also going to use the front camera, so the video quality is probably going to be poor, or the back camera, or front camera. I'm using the front, whatever the worst camera is, I'm using that one so I can see what I'm recording. But I think I'm going to start off by cutting off the zip ties here, and then I have to crawl back in through there, through this little dungeon here, and yeah. This is going to be a nightmare. You guys ready to see how really not fun this is? Oh man, I've gained weight since I was in here last. Yeah, I've recently discovered that I'm not claustrophobic, because apparently I can do this. God. All right, we're in this cave here. It's extraordinarily uncomfortable, like really uncomfortable. But I've got to, here's the exhaust hose. So I'm going to cut these two zip ties. I really should have freaking brought a goddamn screwdriver for the hose clamp while I'm in here. I should have. Probably should have told someone I was in here as well, just in case it gets stuck. But yeah, if you guys would like to join me on the trip out of here, let me make sure. Yeah, you're 0.5. Join me on the trip out. It is a good fun. All right, let's get the tools and go back in. Alrighty, let's try and get this hose off, which is going to be extraordinarily difficult, of course. Wow, that was easy. That was so easy. All right, what I'm going to try and do is go in the other way round, so that I don't have to go all the way through to get there, and we're going to see how that works. I'm not flexible at all. As a result of my neck, my spine is about as stiff as a 2x4, and so I'm not designed for this. I'll give you a play-by-play. I'm unscrewing the hose and this. Oh, there we go. What I should do is, oh Jesus! And you know what? Actually, I'll give you the play-by-play, but I'm gonna throw up some sailing videos of me sailing. We have breaking the seal. I'm currently twisting. seal is broken. There is a massive hole in my boat. We are sinking. We are sinking. We're sinking quick. I'm not going to be able to get out of here. I'm not going to be able to get out of here. Tell my friends and family that the money that I owe them is, you know, they're going to have to cut their losses on that. Sorry about that. All right. Phase 2, remove the hose. We're removing the hose. Nice, we got it resting on the fuel lines. Oh, exactly what we needed. Oh. Hose is out, off to the store, and we will get a new hose. Alrighty, we've got the hose, and that cost me $200. I don't know why I didn't expect that to cost so much, so I have to add that to the list. I've calculated everything will from here between here and May will be like $8,542. That is now jumped up to $8,572. All right, let's get this thing in here. All right. This is gonna suck. This is really gonna suck. I don't want to do it. I never do. Never do want to do it. This is never something I want to do. But here we are, doing it. This is turned out to be a nightmare. I think it's a little bit too long. I measured it at 10 feet, or 11 feet. I measured it at 10 feet, but it wasn't fully stretched out, so I got 12 feet. So ideally, I won't have to cut it. All right. Yeah. And I'm taking a break. I should have peed before doing that. Welcome to Extreme Cave Adventures. If I coughed, the rocks would probably cave in and I would die, but I am completely stuck. But I think if I practice my breathing skills, I will liquefy my body and be able to get through the rest of this. And there's certainly a hole in my boat to the outside. I can see clear through to the outside. So that's not good, probably. I think it should go on the other side of this. I think that's how it was. Oh, God. I'm gonna move you guys back. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. I'm a crazy person. Seriously, if you're local and you're claustrophobic and you need this done, I'll do it for I'll do it for you. My my one-time rate is pretty high. It's exactly $8,552 is exactly my rate. This is terrible content. This is absolutely terrible. If anybody's here watching this, you're truly I appreciate you a ton. I do. I really do appreciate you a ton. Let's get you a different angle. All right, how about that? That's a cool angle. Kind of really get a full sense here. It actually looks bigger in video. This space I'm in. It is not bigger. That is very deceptive. It is not as big as that video looks. This is going horrifically. One day I'll bring you all babes in bikinis. It's a promise. I think that's the backstay. That's going clamps on. Yeah, I think that looks fine. I don't know. I'm sure one of you will let me know. But I don't know what I was saying. But yeah, I'm going to relocate this. Not relocate it, but reroute it. Hopefully this doesn't just destroy it, taking it off here. Ooh. Alright. It looks alright too. I mean, it looks fine. There's the bilge pump hose. I'm going to reroute it right now. You know, for me to be able to pull off this whole YouTube thing, it'll be a miracle. It'll be a miracle. All right, so I repurposed that. That was what was there before to to hold the loop for it. It wasn't actually in use. It had come apart, but I've tried to set it up in a way so there's really not that much pressure on it, but it is there to hold it. Yeah, we've got this plugged in here, and now I'm gonna go out, and I think I'll probably have to drill a couple holes in my boat to mount the tube to the boat itself. My cat is concerned with me, and I think what I'm going to do is I've got these I've got these right here, which I don't know how to use, but I'm going to take, I think what I'm going to do is take that screw out and then replace the zip tie configuration with this, which more than likely something will go wrong. I'm putting it up against it now, and it looks a little, no, it should be fine. It should be fine. Oops. Sorry, 1 second. All right, without question, that is going to fall. But you guys are on right now. There is no doubt in my mind. Oh, let's drill this hole. Boats were not meant to be worked on. So these are too small. Everything's closed. And what I've done is I went back to the mystery box of screws, and I found more screws. And what I'm going to do is, yeah, just bend this over like that, and then just bolt it in. I'm just drilling a couple extra holes. But I love drilling holes in my boat, so, you know, who doesn't? You know, it's one of the most exhilarating things I've ever done in my life. There it is. Does that look a little odd? I don't know. Getting the other one back there is going to be tough. The thing about drilling holes in your boat, this is what I've learned to be the best way to do it, is you drill the hole and then you just don't check if you went through to the other side. And that's what I've been doing, and it's worked out really well so far. And then, you know, worst case scenario, one day you find a screw head, the end of a screw poking through the wall. Yeah, I think we're done. We'll wrap this up, and I'll give a little powwow at the end. Well, I just destroyed my floor again. I was coming down the stairs, and I had the drill just on top up here, and I was bringing the toolbox in, and I freaking kicked the drill, and now I have this giant mark in the floor that I will see for the rest of my life. Man. God. It's always something, man. I am putting this boat through hell. I really am. I am not at all sure what in the world you just watched. But yeah, and if you watched it through and you're hearing me talk now, thanks for doing that. Thanks for putting up with that. But yeah, so I've, destroyed my floor. Slowly but surely destroying my boat. But that's another thing behind me. Another thing done. Cost me a bunch of money that I didn't really expect, because I forgot that was on the list of things that I had to do, is replacing the exhaust hose. But yeah, I've replaced like every single hose in this boat, and I can assure you the day will come that one of those hose clamps bursts, and I'll deal with that when that happens. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and share and comment, and don't do what I do. Otherwise you will sink your boat. We're out.